People carry contaminants inside their bodies and spread it to other people. Hospitals have sanitation measures to prevent communicable diseases from escaping. Air disinfectants are now commercially available and some are designed to work continuously. Should air disinfectants that continuously disinfect be put in hospitals, offices, and everywhere there are gatherings of people and not only at home? Air disinfectants that continue to disinfect should be put in hospitals, offices, and everywhere there are gatherings of people and not only at home. This is to protect people from unseen contaminants which may have been propagated by nature, animals, and intentionally or unintentionally by sick people. This presentation was created by Joseph Russell Tim Pugison. Airports have thermal scanners and other devices that detect travelers who are sick and probably carry diseases. They however do not have measures to prevent the disease from traveling outside the confines of the airport by air and into the country. The airports in the Philippines, as I have seen on television, do have and have used these thermal scanners. They however only scanned after it was discovered that there are returning Filipinos who may be sick with the bird flu virus. I would feel more reassured if they and other airports will make this checking permanent and not only during times of epidemics. Hospitals have isolation wards that quarantine sick people who have communicable diseases. They however do not prevent their staff, patients, and visitors from being infected from the exchange of contact between them. This includes all the people from both the inside and the outside vicinity of the hospital. A National Geographic television documentary on epidemics is a good reference for this. The show reported that the original carrier of the bird flu virus, for example, infected not only the people he came into contact with while still not being confined. He also infected the staff of the hospital and its patients when he got confined. The contagion was so serious that the hospital ward where the original carrier of the virus was confined is still closed even to this day. The market is where the bird flu contagion really started. Infected birds were shipped from the farms and into the market where people gathered to shop. Tourists who visited the market also got infected and carried the virus into their countries, escaping the health checks of their airports. I have seen customs questions where they ask you if you have been in contact with soil and even clean your shoes for you. It is not clear however how effective this checking is in preventing contagions from escaping from the airport airspace. They do however ask and monitor you if you have been in a country where there is a contagion, but this procedure varies from airport to airport. Airports, hospitals, and markets are just some places where the bird flu virus contagion has spread. The virus could have also spreaded via malls, restaurants, shops, beaches, and other places where people gather. We are all too aware how cold and flu gets passed from place to place and from people to people fast, especially during the winter season. Air fresheners first came into the market and then were followed by air disinfectants. They are now usually marketed as a combined product. I have even seen a television advertisement of a continuous running air disinfectant. I have seen combined air freshener and disinfectant products being sold in stores, but I have never seen a continuous running air disinfectant anywhere. All I see is liquid soap and hand disinfectants in comfort rooms and hospitals. They are however all just primarily for disinfecting the skin and not disinfecting the air we breathe. The worst part is that some of these places do not even have any of these skin disinfectants. I agree that to add air disinfectants, especially continuous running air disinfectants, can be an expensive addition to the budget of a facility. It however should be seriously considered, especially if the facility is near or contains contagions. The owners should seriously consider the costs associated when visitors and staff in their facilities get infected with contagions. They can be sued or the infecting contagions may bring them a bad image. If money is no object to me, I would install them in every room in my house for my protection, but my current budget does not permit this. ABS-CBN or Channel 2 News in the Philippines recently reported several news stories of towns where there is a plague of flies. According to the town folks, this is caused by animal raising facilities in their area. The town folks and their animals were getting sick, especially the children, because of the flies. The infestation is so severe that there is no area in their town without a very large number of flies. This is just another example of how contagion can travel wide and fast and stay long in an area. This is another reason why humans need effective measures to disinfect the air around them. We need to disinfect the air around us always because we cannot be sure when and where the contagion will spread by air, which is very fast. Continuous running air disinfectants are one way to combat them if you have the budget, and we will see more and more of them in the future. End of presentation.
Reminder: I may be presenting you correct, incorrect, or intentionally misleading information for my benefit only. I advise you to conduct your own study and double-check this presentation. Thank you for your time. I hope you will continue to watch my other presentations. See you again later.